tanks are operating in the territory for the first time in 2 decades. It is the latest escalation in the West Bank, which has been the focus of Israeli activity for several weeks now. The refugee camps of Tulkarem, Ner Sham and Jenin have borne the brunt of the violence. It is estimated that 40,000 people have been displaced, and the Israeli government has already said they won't be allowed to return home.
There are few sights more sinister than this one. And despite living under Israeli military rule, it is the first time since 2002 that Palestinians in the occupied West Bank have witnessed tanks on their streets. When the ceasefire came to Gaza, Israel's bulldozers came here, and 40,000 people have now been displaced. Among them, the Turkmen family, now living in a primary school after fleeing Jenin. Every day we try to go back, hoping to enter, but the Israeli military prevent us, says Nazmi. They've set up checkpoints, placed tanks, stationed soldiers, even drones fly above us now. Military checkpoints mean moving around the West Bank has long been difficult for Palestinians. Now, some journeys are all but impossible. This is the street outside Jenin's main hospital. One of the doctors, who I reached by phone but doesn't want to be named, says patients are struggling to get in and staff are struggling to operate.
They destroy the road, they destroy the water supply, they destroy the electricity. We fix the electricity, we fix the connection, but we have a problem in the water supply.
Among those he couldn't help, 13-year-old Rimas and Mori, who was dead by the time she reached hospital. Her family, mourning her this weekend, say she was shot in the courtyard of their home. One of 4 children killed in the past week, according to a Palestinian human rights organisation. The Israeli military told us it takes measures to minimise harm to uninvolved individuals and examines cases where they are. But its commander-in-chief couldn't be clearer. Our forces here are destroying terrorists and their infrastructure, says Benjamin Netanyahu, and they'll stay as long as necessary. Unlike in Gaza, the Israeli government's suggestion that residents won't be able to return to their homes here has been met, say Palestinians, with silence.
World leaders, including in the UK, have failed even to condemn the actions of the Israeli military, and they risk being allies to atrocities in the West Bank, as they were during 15 months of relentless Israeli military attacks on Palestinians in Gaza.
And while the ceasefire is fragile there, peace seems just as elusive here, with Donald Trump saying he will decide on the West Bank's future soon.